today's a good day. It's a hot day. Hot day in El Paso, Texas. What's this guy doing? He's hiding from the camera. Too close, too close. So I just wanted to say hi and let you all know that we've been living in a place that has not had air conditioning very well for a while, and it finally got to me. I stood it all I could stand it, and I was sweating every day and just tolerating it. We even bought a new air conditioner so that it would cool better. You know, one of those air window conditioners where the pipe has to go outside of the window, and so that was helping. But literally all day I could not, even with that thing out the window, I could not cool that house down below 78. So 78 all day long, and that is hot. It's almost 80, so I'm sweating, and I'm a hot natured person. So I finally, you know, asked the landlord if he could come over and check the vents and all that stuff. So I think he already went over, because he was supposed to go over like in about an hour, but I think he was already there, because I went in the bathroom and there's like debris all over the sink and there's debris all over the floor. So I'm pretty sure he messed with it and pushed out more air, and there was like dirt and stuff stuck in there. So anywho's, there's a guy on my tail right now, so it's kind of distracting me. No road rage, guys. Don't have it. It's not good for you. There's times, I'm gonna tell you a horrible story. There was a time when I was so upset that somebody was tailgating me that I didn't slam on the brakes, but I almost did. I mean, I forcefully pressed the brakes so that they would know to back off. And then the person that I did it to pulled up beside me, gave me a look. He was like a teenager. He gave me this look like, oh yeah, you want to play? And then he pretended to ram me on the side, like scare me. And I was like, oh my God. So remember, everybody, violence leads to more violence. So whenever you see violence or it's done upon you, don't fight violence with violence. It doesn't work. It does not work. It just feeds it. So the best thing to do is, you can always say something, but anyway, I'll get into more of that later. But that's just a lesson from back in the day that I remembered not to ever do again, because it causes just so much anger in people, especially in people in their cars. So hopefully the air conditioner system thing issue is going to be fixed today, because I have a 2.5-year-old, and you know, Hannah, I don't want her to be hot. I mean, you know, as parents you can say I can stand it, but I don't want her to have to be hot or sweaty or anything like that. So that's what I'm trying to get fixed today. It is a Tuesday, and Anthony's out of town. He's going to be gone till August, which is really hard, but it's something that he had to do. It's something that he had to do for himself, and it's something that will eventually lead to our future, a better future. So I have to always remember that. Sacrifices you make when you're young aren't a big deal. If I can act like I'm older and wiser every day, I think I'd be way better off. You know, I got to remember all the little things that we do now will eventually mean something later, and we can't give in to buying so many things and having possessions and like worshiping money and all of that stuff. You want to have money so that you're good, not that, you know, not to own it, not to possess it. There's a real big difference between those things, and I've been reading a lot of stuff on spirituality, and I like where it's going. I'm barely on the surface of talking to you guys about that, but I want to really get into that later. Today, also, I ran on the competing with the guy next to me because he was showing off. So I said, oh, okay, let's do this. And obviously he was in much better shape. Did I give up? I kept going until I felt like I was gonna die. Did he look like he was gonna pass out? No, he looked fine. Did we go the same amount of time? Yes. Did I not stop until he stopped? Yes. But who is in worse shape? Me. It was obvious. So even if you last longer than the other guy, it's obvious who's able to hack and who's not. So he just probably stopped because he was bored. I stopped because he stopped. Anyways, are you motivated by others? Like, are you somebody who's also self-motivated but really becomes motivated around others? I think that's me. I think I'm self-motivated, but it only shows if I'm around other people. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I love YouTube. I love being able to talk to somebody and not get interrupted. I'm just kidding. You gotta have fun. Okay. I'm here to pick up my little girl from daycare. It's 12:05. So she's probably wondering, where's mommy? Where's mommy with my juice? Guess what? I'm not late. It's not 12:05. My clock is 5 minutes ahead. So I'm on time. So love the people that are good to you and love the people that are mean to you even more. That's good advice. It does work. But you have to be ready for that. I think you have to be at a certain... Is the camera still on? It is. You have to be maturely ready for that kind of awareness and commitment. Because you can't be all over the place and still... You might not even really... That might not even be your purpose. I think it's a part of everybody's purpose to love one another. But I think other people have other talents that get in the way of loving people. I think that everybody should recognize whatever talent they have, tap into it, and somehow tie it into loving people somehow. You know, if you have your own business and like yarn and you produce it and you make clothes, then love the people that work for you and with you, and try to bring people on board with you, or just make people clothes and give it to them just out of the kindness of your heart. And I don't know, those ideas can go on and on with anything that you do, even working at not to say this is low, but you know, it's not a high-paying job like 7-Eleven where you make coffee for people. You know, you can say, I made this coffee for you. I want you to have a good day. You know, it sounds really cheesy, but that's how you make your day different. That's how you make your day special, is by slowing down for people and making it special, not only for them, but for you. I'm not saying it's for you. I'm just saying you'll have a better life. You'll have a better day if you think of things like that. So, I let it go. They're gonna look at me. Bye.